Yo, what is up? Here's a review for Moon Knight Episode 3. So, with this episode, I'm really starting to figure out that Moon Knight is starting to figure itself out and really gain ground here. I would say that for most of the Marvel shows, it's taking them a couple episodes to really figure themselves out, and you start to figure, okay, where these shows are going. And with this one, this show is most definitely the Mummy with Brendan Fraser from 1999. This show has a lot of that feelings, and this episode really exemplified that. I would say that you had Oscar Isaac character really start to really show itself, especially the Mark Spector side. The Steven side we got a lot of, but Mark Spector took a lot of this episode, and we really got to feel out who this character was and where they were going, especially where you got to see him in those extended fight scenes towards the end. Now, the one bad part, or kind of part that I wasn't feeling too much, was one of the fight scenes at the beginning where Mark Spector is chasing these guys on top of a building and he gets into this fight scene. Parts of it seemed a little bit too slow for me, and there were parts where the CG, especially from the background parts, just didn't work that well for me. But once you got towards the end of the episode, there was a really great fight scene here where you got to see Mark Spector in the Moon Knight costume really be badass, throwing his little moon symbols around and stabbing the shit out of people and getting stabbed himself. And then you get Layla, his girl, his wife, I guess, having herself a little bit of a nice action scene as well. I thought all that added up pretty well and came to a really enjoyable fight scene, especially with the kind of millionaire guy that they have towards the end as well, who had a really good spot. I also really enjoyed, there was a kind of, what would you say, a trial going on for the Khonshu character here, and I enjoyed how they did this trial to where it's all the gods having their avatars speak, and gods are talking through their avatars once the trial starts. And especially with Khonshu talking through Mark Spector, which I thought Oscar Isaac did so well with this. He's playing three different characters in this show, and especially towards the end where they have this one scene, but this one you see him with Mark Spector and Khonshu kind of switching voices and switching in between each other, which was really good here. I would also say at the end, there's this really great scene where the stars turn and they really start to figure out, okay, this is where we got to go to actually get Ethan Hawke's character Arthur. And you see the stars turn, and then Mark Spector and Steven's voices are going in and out, and you really start to see, like, yo, these are two different guys and two totally different acting styles, and Oscar Isaac is doing a really good job here. I loved how everything that's going on with a lot of these scenes and how they're starting to figure out these characters. I thought Ethan Hawke did a good job of being kind of conniving but also telling the truth at the same time, and just the show in general is doing some really nice work of really finding itself and really getting to where deep down these characters are going. There was a few spots here where it was kind of iffy for me, but 3 out of 5, I am enjoying the show a lot more, and I like that the episodes are 50 plus minutes. So yeah, that works very well for me, and this is a pretty fun show. I'm enjoying it a lot. So yeah, thank you for the review. I'm out.